In this lesson, you will use the AI agent to analyze and resolve issues in some JavaScript code. And in the process, you will see a lot more details of how the agent works. Let's get started. In this demo, we are going to be doing tasks on a JavaScript repository using frameworks such as Jest for testing. Don't worry if you're unfamiliar with JavaScript or these frameworks. The point of this demonstration is to show that you're actually able to iterate with an agent on code bases that you might not be familiar with. So as you can see, there's some code here, and I'm going to ask Cascade to actually help me debug and fix some issues that are in the code base. So to start, I'm just going to ask Cascade fix or run all Jest tests in this repository. And I'm going to point out a few different things that Cascade is doing at more detail as we go along. The first thing is Cascade is going through the repository and understanding how we even need to run these tests. So it's going in, it's analyzing existing knowledge. So it's awareness of the existing code base. It has tools such as the ability to suggest terminal commands. So I can go out there, run the tests. It'll be able to analyze the stack traces and say, hey, there's a failing test. Would you like to investigate it? So I can, of course, have a conversation with it, similar like you would with any chat-like experience, except in this case, it's an agent that has taken multiple steps by itself independently. So I'll just say yes. And now Cascade will take multiple steps and multiple tools similar to a human. Again, it will use the context awareness to analyze both the test code and the code affecting the test. It will reason about what the issue might be, then it will use tools to actually make edits to the files. So in this case, it realizes that the issue is actually with the test case itself. So it went in and make that edit. It'll again suggest me the command to run tests, and now all the tests are passing. So in about a minute, in a code base that we didn't really know a whole lot about, the agent has helped us resolve errors in our tests. I'm going to accept these changes, but I want to do one more thing to highlight another capability of Cascade within Windsurf. Maybe I go to the definition file, and I say, in reality, I want to make this function name a little bit more descriptive. I'll just say 4 cells. I can now go back to Cascade, and I can just say, continue, update all call sites. Note that I didn't specify the change that I made, but because Cascade is attentive of the actions I'm taking in the rest of the editor, it's going to be able to notice the change that I just made and then take action accordingly. Cascade has gone out, it's looked through the files, updated all the call sites, and now we'll make multiple edits across multiple files, which is something a lot of AI code assistants that only have single LLM calls would be unable to do. After making all the edits, Cascade can suggest us to rerun the tests, verifying that the tests still pass and all of the call sites have been updated accordingly. So this was a really short demonstration, but it highlighted a lot of the core pieces that make Cascade incredibly powerful. There's an understanding of the existing code base. There's a whole different set of tools that it utilized to take action and investigate and verify the work that it's doing. And it also clearly understands a little bit of the intent that I had as a developer when I was interacting with a text editor. So next, we're going to take this example and we're going to dissect it and understand some of the mental models of how such an agentic system works.